Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Good afternoon. As the president of Georgia Southwestern State University, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this university's fall commencement ceremony for the members of the class of 2024. What a special day this is. Thank you all for being here. And thank you to our Grand Marshal, Dr. Chu Wu, and our Mace Bearer, Dr. Michael Crosby, for leading the processional today, and to Dr. Julie Meganson and Alan Young from our music faculty for leading us in the national anthem, and to the many people like Dr. Brian Davis and the graduation committee that he leads for their work planning and preparing for today. Thank you for the care and the attention to detail that make this ceremony so meaningful and so memorable. Please join me in recognizing the group on the stage this afternoon who will serve in key roles during the ceremony. I will ask them to stand as they are recognized, but please hold your applause until the end. Our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jill Drake. Our Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Mark Laughlin. Dean of the College of Business and Computing, Dr. Gaynor Chokas. Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Rachel Abbott. Our Interim Dean of the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Dr. Teresa Teasley. Our Assistant Registrar, Ms. Angela Jenkins. Our GSW National Alumni Association President, Dr. Andrea Ingram. And delivering the commencement address today, Ms. Teresa McCartney, the current Chief Operating Officer for the University System of Georgia and our former interim president. Please join me in a round of applause for these awesome people. Let's take a moment to recognize a group of phenomenal people. These people change lives. They make a difference every day. It's a group of people with whom I am honored to serve and to stand beside in support of our mission and our students. And I would like to ask all of the faculty and all of our staff and administration from GSW to stand and receive a huge thank you from all of us. Thank you. The university is very fortunate to have a foundation board and an alumni association board made up of volunteers who believe in our mission and the impact of Georgia Southwestern. And we're so glad to have many of those members with us today, and also in our audience to have GSW alumni. I know there are many in the audience today that attended GSW, and we also have former employees and those who retired from GSW. So I'd ask all of those board members and former employees and our alumni to please stand now and to be recognized. What we do today represents the most important work of the university, certifying that our graduates have acquired the knowledge that qualifies them for a degree from GSW. The group of graduates assembled here today embodies the hopes and the dreams of so many people in this room, in this region, in this state, and indeed across the globe. You are our mark on the world. Today's graduating class includes 587 students. We had a ceremony earlier this morning where we had other graduates and families celebrating. The youngest graduate is 19 years old, and the most senior graduate is 66. They come from all over the state of Georgia, from 23 states and 12 countries. And there are 94 graduates who are earning their second degree from GSW today, and 33 are earning their third degree from GSW. We have a special tradition here. At freshman convocation, every student receives a silver Presidential Challenge coin, and they're asked to pay attention to the people who help and support them the most. And then, at graduation, to give one of those people who made a difference in their lives that coin as a way to say thank you. Many of our graduate students take part in that tradition as well. It's really special. Today, we will give our graduates, as you leave, a gold coin as a reminder of your journey at GSW, and also a really important challenge to always be a lifelong learner. Graduates, I know the people here are really special in your lives. So in just a second, I'm going to ask you to stand, graduates, and to look toward your families and your friends. I get really emotional. Anybody else emotional today? They're here cheering you on. And I'm going to ask you to stand now and give them a heartfelt thank you. Thank you. Today, you are joining a very distinguished group of individuals. You are Georgia Southwestern alumni, and that designation and distinction will stay with you all of your life. I hope you will be active members of the GSW National Alumni Association, and I hope you will share the kind of support for those that follow you that our own current Alumni Association president has done with her time and her talents and her treasure. Please welcome Dr. Andrea Ingram to the podium to officially confer your official membership as an alum.
Good afternoon. It is sincerely my pleasure to confer alumni membership on the graduating class of 2024. In doing so, I want to speak to you about the importance of the Alumni Association of Georgia Southwestern State University. Instead of simply telling you about the association, I offer you a story, one that carries a message worth reflection and expresses the essence of being an alumnus. Please note that in this story, the elder tree represents the Alumni Association, a strong and enduring entity that nourishes and supports our Georgia Southwestern community. So, imagine, if you will, a vast and forgotten forest. Deep within this forest stood an ancient tree known as the elder tree. Unlike any other, the elder tree was the strongest in the forest. Its thick, twisted trunk stood firm against the fiercest winds, and its branches reached high into the sky. Its roots were so deeply embedded in the earth that no drought could weaken it. No storm could uproot it. Not even a GSW hurricane could bring it down. But what truly set the elder tree apart wasn't just its strength. It was the life it gave. Every season, the tree produced a single berry. The forest animals, from the smallest squirrel to the most majestic stag, gathered around the elder tree to receive the gift of the berry. One day, a young traveler ventured into the forest in search of wisdom. She had heard tales of the elder tree and its life-giving berry. Eagerly, she approached the tree, but before she could reach for the berry, an old fox appeared and stopped her. "Why do you seek this berry?" the fox asked, his eyes full of wisdom. "I seek wisdom," replied the traveler. "I have lived many years, but I still do not understand the true meaning of life. The berry of the elder tree is said to grant knowledge and peace. I wish to partake in its gift." The fox smiled gently and said, "The berry of the elder tree does not give you what you seek. It only reveals what is already within you. Wisdom is not something you find outside of yourself. Wisdom has always been within you. The berry simply awakens it." Confused but grateful, the traveler quickly picked the berry and ate it. As she did, a deep, quiet understanding filled her soul. The traveler left the forest that day with a new sense of clarity. She now understood that the berry's roots represented the foundation of all she had learned and experienced, and that the berry, now within her, symbolized the wisdom she had gained. But that wisdom was not just for her to keep. It was meant to be shared. Graduates, in much the same way, your education here at Georgia Southwestern State University has been your foundation, the deep root of knowledge, growth, and experience. And now, as you prepare to receive your degrees, remember, this degree is not simply for your personal gain. Like the berry of the elder tree, it is meant to be shared. You, as graduates, have a unique role in nourishing those around you and continuing the cycle of growth in our GSW community. As you enter into the world beyond these walls, I encourage you to stay connected, establish your legacy, and be active alums. By serving as mentors, offering guidance, participating in alumni events, and contributing to GSW's annual Day of Giving to sponsor scholarships that help future alums, you give back to Georgia Southwestern and stay connected to a community of like-minded individuals who share your journey and values. You will also find fulfillment and a sense of purpose from making a meaningful contribution. On behalf of the Alumni Association of Georgia Southwestern State University, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of you. We are proud to welcome you into the alumni family. 'Tis the season of giving. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ingram. And I'm excited to introduce our commencement speaker, Teresa McCartney. You can read about her background in your program, and you will see she's an incredible leader. She has what I believe is at the core of every great leader, and that is she's an amazing person. She works literally around the clock as the Chief Operating Officer for the University System of Georgia, which means that she dedicates her life to supporting the 365,000 students and the 26 institutions in the USG. And she is extra special here because she has served as our interim president at GSW earlier this year. So please join me in giving Teresa McCartney an extra special welcome this afternoon.
Good afternoon. President Johnson, honored guest, faculty, staff, proud parents, family, friends, and most importantly, you, the class of 2024, I truly am honored to be with you today. As the Chief Operating Officer of the University System of Georgia and former interim president of this university, I know firsthand about the tremendous opportunity Georgia Southwestern has given you. This institution is a world-class institution, one of the most affordable in the country, and sits in one of the best communities in Georgia. It has allowed you to work with dedicated faculty, make lifelong friends, and continue on a path to a successful life and career. GSW is about supporting and investing in its people. We're stronger with the support of the people that we love. I know that the president has already done this, but let's take a moment to acknowledge our families and friends who are here today who loved and supported you throughout your studies. Please give them another round of applause. From the moment you chose to further your education studies to the moment today when you walk across this stage, you'll join a great legacy of students and graduates of Georgia Southwestern. Today, you're taking a huge step in your careers as educators, expanding your ability to make an impact on students and our state's education system. It's important, vital work. Your work will affect many generations to come and will help make Georgia stronger and more successful. You have the power to ignite curiosity, foster creativity, and instill a lifelong love of learning, which again is critical. We are here to celebrate your remarkable journey, accumulation of years of hard work, dedication, and growth. As I was thinking about my remarks for today, I kept thinking about how to impart some lessons I've learned in my work in state government. So I'd like to distill it down to 3 bits of advice, and I'll keep it brief, like my tenure as your interim president. Thank you, left, just like this morning. There are 3 things that I really want to focus on today, and I promise you I will be brief. Embrace opportunities, take up space, and be present in the moment. Embracing opportunities. I started as a policy analyst in the Governor's Office of Planning and Budget almost 24 years ago, and I'm here today working for the best public university system in the country. So much of my career has come down to simply being aware and open to opportunities. By staying open to opportunities, I've had a chance to become a leader and have an impact on our state. Outside of work, I have 2 children, one of who just started their college journey. One thing that we love to do is go watch musicals. And you may have heard of one called Hamilton. So early in the musical, Alexander Hamilton recognizes he has a tremendous opportunity to be part of something big. He says, I'm not throwing away my shot. Like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. Be like Hamilton. Be scrappy and hungry for opportunity. Hamilton knew the impact he could have and the legacy he could leave as one of our founding fathers. So he worked hard to get there. Opportunities are not always obvious. When I first graduated, I honestly did not think I would stay in state government. But the longer I spent in my career, the more I loved it. I get to have an impact daily on the state. And I get to work hard every single day. As educators, you get to have the same opportunity and responsibility. Remember that you're not just educators. You're mentors, your guides, your inspirations. Your words, your actions will shape the future leaders, artists, and innovators of tomorrow. Second, take up space and don't be afraid to do so. Again, to quote Hamilton musical, you want to be in the room where it happens. If you want to make an impact, you have to be in the room. It can be intimidating and even scary to be in the room where decisions are made, but you know you deserve to be there. You've worked hard to advance your studies. You've chosen to be in the room where it happens because you know that that is the path to creating the world that you want to live in. Think back on some of the best traditions here at GSW. Pancakes with the president during exams and the Hello Walk from Jackson Hall to the library. Think about these activities, what meant to the campus, showing up and being there, changed the course of your life, even in some small way. It's about making the choice to be there and to take up space. And finally, do not forget to be present in the moment. Right now, you are reflecting and looking back on your best memories at this institution. I bet in those memories, you weren't looking down at your phone, but you were exchanging ideas with a classmate, cheering on the Canes, listening to a lecture that expanded your idea of how best to impact students. When you stay present in the moment, you see opportunities as they present themselves. When you're present in the moment, you find yourself in the room where it happens. In your time in Americus, I know you often hear about one of its famous graduates, former Georgia Governor and U.S. President Jimmy Carter. On his 94th birthday, he imparted wisdom. Wherever life takes you, there are always moments of wonder. President Carter embraced opportunity and wasn't afraid to be in the room. In his career, he worked to make the changes he thought would better his community. He's also the longest living U.S. president, so maybe he truly is onto something with these moments of wonder. Make sure that you pause now and then and be present. Life isn't always about work. Remember your time here, remember your traditions, remember too the educators who got you here, who have helped you impact future students. Most importantly, remember that you've learned and accomplished as a graduate of Georgia Southwestern State University. Build upon what you've learned here as you take the world on with the force of a hurricane. Go out there, embrace opportunities, take up space, never forget to stay present as you embark on this noble profession. Embrace the immense privilege of shaping young lives. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Ms. McCartney, for being with us today and for all you do for GSW and the University System of Georgia. As we prepare to recognize our graduates with the conferral of their degrees, we have a special presentation. On April 17th, we lost our student, Charlie Bass. He was known as Chip. He was pursuing his educational specialist degree and would have graduated today. Charlie was known, or Chip as he's called, as someone who loved life in every way. And he reflected that love in the infectious smile that he always wore. He recognized the importance of education, and he took his studies very seriously, even when he was sick and in the hospital. It is an honor to recognize Chip today and posthumously award his educational specialist degree to his wife, Mrs. Shay Bass. A group of over 20 of his family and his friends are here, including his daughter, Taylor, and including his best friend, Janelle Jones, who is graduating today. Mrs. Bass, will you please come and receive Charlie's diploma now? Now, please welcome our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jill Drake, to the podium.
Good afternoon, College of Education graduates. As Georgia Southwestern's Provost and Chief Academic Officer, it is my pleasure to recognize those students who are graduating with honors this year. The grade point average for honors is calculated by averaging the final grade on coursework completed at all accredited colleges and universities. Bachelor degree candidates who have earned a 3.5 GPA graduate cum laude. Students who have earned a GPA of 3.7 are graduating magna cum laude, and those graduating with 3.9 or higher will graduate summa cum laude. These special designations will be announced as each of our honors graduates. But I ask these students who have worked so hard to earn honors recognition to please stand in front of us now and be recognized for your excellence. Please stand. As you've already heard, we are awarding 587 degrees today, and these are between our two ceremonies for students who have completed their specialist, their master's, and their baccalaureate, as well as associate degrees awarded by our 4 colleges, each of which is led by not only a dean, but also an associate dean and a faculty and other program coordinators who are dedicated to ensuring our students are not only challenged, but prepared to succeed. We will now turn to the most important reason we are here, and that is the conferring of degrees for the class of 2024. All right, so we're going to start with our specialists. Georgia Southwestern State University provides the Specialist in Education degree. Will the candidates for this degree please rise? President Johnston, on behalf of the faculty of Georgia Southwestern State University, I present for the conferring of degrees these candidates and certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for their degrees.
As the President of Georgia Southwestern State University, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon recommendation of our faculty, I confer your degrees with all of the associated rights and privileges. Congratulations.
Earning the Specialist in Education degree are Anna Marie Alvaredo, Afroz Arshi, Nicole Curtis Bellflower, Marika Odom Briggs, Morgan Sherelle Bronner, Christina Michelle Brown, Dorell Quinn Buckman, Amanda McElroy Butler, Jillian Renee Butts Jones. Alicia Nicole Davenport. Bailey Clarice Denard. Shalansi Ishane Deriso. Natalie Williams English. Marlon Keith Foster. Jenny Elizabeth Gleason. Katie Laura Glover. Tiffany Linnell Golden. Ranjana Gudiseva. Andrea Nicole Hahn. Xtavius K. Hardwick. Amy Marie Holmes. Letitia Jean Householder. Geraldine Lotrice Jackson. Janelle Marquand Jones. Melissa Hope Jones. Rikina Chantel LeCount. Jayashila Matari. Ashley Harris McIntosh. Caitlin Marie Mooney. Teresa Dawn Moore. Laniqua Janae Murphy. Denise LaShawn Myers. Nasreen Sultana. Cherry Lynn Woods Oliver. Rigo Posada Orellana. Sierra Chantel Grimes. Jasmine Nicole Payton. Rachel Carly Peterson. Yasmin Raja Pitts. Caleb Lee Powell. Jacqueline Stacy Powell. Azra Qureshi. Kamaya Ray. Ashley Claire Roberts. Jill Robinson. Martha Marie Savage. Heather Harrison Spear. Christopher Michael Thomas. Shireen Natalie Thompson Sr. Ravindir Tautam. Caitlin Stanley Tyson. Lois Renee Ward. Kristen Lee Watson. Brittany Grace White. Savannah Dejana Whitty. Tanya B. Wiley. Zykia Worthy.
Georgia Southwestern provides the Master's of Education degree as well. Will the candidates for this degree please rise? Dr. Johnston, on behalf of the faculty of Georgia Southwestern State University, I present for the conferring of degrees these candidates and certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for their degrees.
As the president of Georgia Southwestern State University, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I confer your degrees with all of the associated rights and privileges. Congratulations.
Receiving the Master of Education degree are Nelida Bautista. Samantha Marie Blaylock. Amber Lane Boyd. Cabrisha Orshanique Bice. Hector Jr. Davila. Kelsey Elizabeth Davis. Shauna Janae DeFreitas. Christina Marie Eaton. Reva Denise Irvin. Mackenzie Ray Folsom. Kirsty Jacole Gilbert. Chriselle Noel Hatcher. Tawana S. Hutchinson. Clara Jane Martin Whittemore. Anita Lynette McMillan. Karen Jones Roberts. Veronica Angela Rainius. Monica Natasha Sanders. Sharnasia Janae Sapp. Sade Cassandra Scott. Jordan Taylor Smith. Maggie Elizabeth Souter. Kayla Lee Mercer Stokes. Annalie Michelle Taylor. Amber Elise Thomas. Tawana Nicole Williams. Keisha Gay Yuana Ray.
Congratulations, and you may be seated. We now move on to the bachelor degrees. Georgia Southwestern provides the Bachelor of Science in Education degree. Will the candidates for this degree please rise? President Johnston, on behalf of the faculty of Georgia Southwestern State University, I present for the conferring of degrees these candidates, and I certify that they have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their degrees.
As the president of Georgia Southwestern State University, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I confer your degrees with all of the associated rights and privileges. To signify that you have received these degrees, you may now move the tassel of your graduation cap from right to left. Congratulations.
Earning a Bachelor of Science in Education degree are Trent Cade Bennett. Kensley Samantha Brock. Patricia Danielle Brooks, magna cum laude. Kiana Marche Carter, cum laude. Willexia Shania Cobb. Madeline Grace English, magna cum laude. Sarah Ashley Harper, cum laude. Jalen Cornell Holmes. Ian Christopher Jackson. Lauren West Jackson. Lauren Ashley Leggett. Garrett Camden Martin. William Anthony McNeil Jr. Gloria Bell Owens. Kimbrell Denise Pinkins. Alexis Nicole Polite. Cassie Lee Reese. Emily Nicole Reynolds, magna cum laude. Zeta Jonae Jordan Rivers. Jonathan Lucas Sellers. Charles Hobby Stripling IV. Christy Alexandra Trejo. Kirsten Simone Whitney. Tacobia Lacamina Whiting. John Christopher Willis Jr. Kristen Simone Wooden. Malaysia Shakira Woodson. Talisa Camille Young.
You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024. We are confident with your GSW education, with an open heart and mind, and with a desire to serve others and your communities, you will make a difference. Thank you all for attending this special ceremony and occasion today. And as we close, please stand and join Dr. Julie Megginson as she leads us in the singing of the Alma Mater, which is printed on the back of your program, and remain standing until the academic recessional ends. Thank you.